Are we on? Yes, we're on. Good morning. Not a particularly nice morning. I don't know what it's like where you're to, but here it's wet, overcast, a lot of grotty mist this morning, so thankfully that's going. But anyway, onward and upward. Just a few things quickly before I get on with our French cuirassiers. Our church is finished. Well, it was finished last time I sort of showed you, but it's been grassed over now. So there's sort of all the landscaping done. So that's that, and I've touched in sort of all the odd ends, the bare surfaces, the edges. So that's that job done. At some stage, no doubt, I'm going to be doing a base of command figures for the sort of project we're doing, and I guess I won't be any different to anybody else. I'll be sticking all the command figures onto one base. And so I found this in I don't know what you call it, cake shop, not really a bakery as such, but a cake shop, and it's actually a cake stand, but it makes it will make an ideal stand. It's flashing. It will make an ideal stand for a group of command figures. So that's a little something. If you want a stand for a group of figures or a little diorama or whatever, cake stands. So that's something. And I was saying, quite a few videos ago now, never ignore a church sale, because if you remember, I found this box of 1/32 scale figures at a church sale for next to nothing. Well, I will also say to you, I will add to that and say, never ignore a charity shop either. A few days ago I was walking past one of my local charity shops, and for some reason you walk past the open door and it's almost like there's some kind of vacuum which sucks you through the door. I don't know what it is. Well, I'm glad it did, because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of 1/32 scale figures. There was actually over 200 figures there, but sort of 15 to 20 I had to get rid of, because they were the very nasty, awful Chinese copies of the Airfix, so I binned them immediately. But that left me with 194 figures for £5, which, as you've quickly worked out, because you're all very smart, very switched on, I know, that is 2.5 pence each, or 2.57 pence each if you want to be specific about it. So that's a good buy, I think. So charity shops as well as church bazaars and church sales, jumble sales. But what I did like, 1/32 is not really my scale, as you know. As I've told you, I confirmed 20mm bod. World War II is not really my thing. Reading about it, yeah, fine. I have hordes and hordes of books on World War II and on the uniforms and so forth. But I can see that some of these figures would look very nice painted. I think for a large scale sort of action, if you will, they're too big because you'd simply need such a huge space. There's more space than I have here. I mean, you can see by just looking around there, I've no room for anything. But a small scale action or a skirmish game or whatever, possibly. And what I did like was this particular bag, this dark grey figures, which those of you that know Airfix will instantly know they're Nazis because they're dark grey. What I did like is, and one fell out straight away, mountain troops. This one, skis are busted, ski poles are busted, but we can easily fix them, that's no problem. Yeah, German mountain troops. So that, see, there's the standard sort of Nazi that everybody knows. So that got me to thinking, see, here's another guy with the ski poles, and they're damaged as well, so we're going to have to sort them out, but that's nothing we can't do. I can already see a way of doing that. Yeah. So yeah, I really like these. I can see these would look really nice painted up. So that got me to thinking, and I hunted around, and I've managed to track it down. I knew I had this. This was also bought in a charity shop, I have to say, for this princely sum of £1.95. And it is, as you can see, let's move these figures in a minute, is a beautiful model of a cable car, complete with working door, and there's a little trap hatch on the roof which actually works, and it is more or less the right scale for these figures. And it's actually a working model because it has a little thing here with a winder on the side. So I think I could see me doing something with that cable car. Obviously I'd have to sort out the cable, because this is cabling, nasty little naff plastic stuff. It's a lovely model. They spoilt the ship for a ha'porth of tar and give it that nasty naff plastic cabling, but that's easily got around. Something like gear cable of some kind, a metal gear cable off like a bicycle or whatever. possibly do. But I think that would look very good with these. So I could actually envisage myself doing something with German mountain troops, 1/32 scale, whether it would be some kind of capture something and escape in the cable car, or rescue a hostage being held in the cable car, or something like that, you know what I mean? It's open to some interesting ideas, some interesting possibilities. So, you know, yeah, you never say never with wargaming in the scale you do. Yes, I'm confirmed 20mm, but I have to say I do like these German mountain troops. I could see myself doing something with them. I mean, there's just a sort of regular Nazi that everybody knows. And I, just looking at the amount through the plastic of the packet, I thought that's all it was. Just, oh yes, they're just straight Nazis. But no, there's a load of mountain troops there, which is absolutely wonderful. I mean, there's Japanese here, commandos. I mean, Russians, there are quite a lot of Russians. Yeah, and I gotta say, with these figures, the detailing on them is very nice. I have actually never seen any of these painted, so that would be interesting to see some painted up in all their all their glory. So yeah, just a few things this morning. So I'm going to crack on with the French Cuirassiers by Zvezda. And as always, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.